Hey YouTube, it is Saturday, June 8th, and I just want to do a real quick garage sale haul for you because we went garage selling this morning. We've been doing that quite a bit lately, but I just haven't been making the videos because, to be honest, it's a lot of work. So anyway, this is the first garage sale we went to. The first thing I grabbed was this little guy. He's a Care Bear Cousins monkey or something like that. I don't know, he's got tags. He doesn't look like he's too used or anything, but it was $1, so, I didn't even look it up. Probably wouldn't have gotten it if I had, because it doesn't sell for all that much, but it's new tags, whatever. It's cute. This was free. He was giving away the Bible. He says, oh, I can't charge for the Bible. Well, I can. Whatever. Anyway, before you get excited, these are actually just the cases. This guy's garage sale was really overpriced, honestly. He had all kinds of stuff, and there's like a Garmin GPS, and he wanted $20 for it. And I'm like, no. And he's like, come on, man, it was $400 new. How many years ago was that, dude? Come on. And everything was brand new, quote unquote, so you know how that kind of garage sale goes. But anyway, these are just the cases, and basically, he was like, oh, make an offer. And I said, how about $1? And he goes, how about $3? And I was like, oh, 50 cents each? I don't know. So I got them, and I'm like, well, let's look around and see what else we can find. We found these. That's a camera lens for Canon. I think it's Sears brand. And then we got a flash, a Weston W-18 flash. And it actually works. We tested that. Lens is just fine. That was $5 for that. So anyway, that was the first garage sale of the day. So next. Alright, this is the second garage sale we walked up to. And we walked around. They had a couple of things. They had some electronics and stuff. But honestly, I don't know if you don't know because I didn't make a video. But about 2 weeks ago, I bought a lot of stuff at a local auction. It was nothing but electronics. And I'm overrun with VCRs and electronics. So I passed up on that stuff. But we did find this. This is apparently a Bluetooth tablet controller for Android or something like that, tablets and stuff. Connects up to it, and you can play games with it and stuff like that. And this TI-30XS calculator, Texas Instruments. And basically, she wanted 50 cents each for these. So we couldn't leave them there. So we did that. That's what we bought from that garage sale. Okay, this is the third garage sale we went to. This lady was so nice. I mean, sugar wouldn't even melt in her mouth. She was just very nice. She did have some high prices on her video game stuff, though. She's one of those that was looking it up online and thought she knew, but whatever. There was some other stuff. It was a good deal, though. She obviously didn't look up her cameras, because we saw these, and they're both Sony and CyberShot cameras and stuff. They're older, yeah, but she wanted $5 for both of these and the charger. So I was like, yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. And they both work. We tested them out. They're just fine, so that's cool. We found this little Snoopy guy under the table, and he was $0.25. I was like, he's like officially branded type Snoopy deal, so he's a little, I'm going to have to go at him with a wet rag and stuff, but he's cool. I mean, if nothing else, he's adorable, so he won't stand up now. Okay, just fall over, Snoopy, whatever. This Texas Ranger snow globe, which, Texas Rangers are a big thing here, because we're in Texas. Mm-hmm. But anyway, 2018 snow globe. 2018. I didn't even see that. She wanted $2 for that, so I was like, yeah, we'll do that. And this game here, I actually like this game. We used to have it, and I was like, I can't pass that up, so that's not a bad deal. Got $2 for that. And I found these trading cards, which it all adds up to $1. And I looked these up after we got home. I didn't look them up over there. I just grabbed them because it was $1. But anyway, I looked this up, and this 4-pack sealed is about $15. And then I'm going to add that to it and try to get 20. This one's about $5. And maybe, I don't know, 8 to 10 for those. They're all sealed, unopened. So that's a pretty good deal, I think. Alright guys, this is the next garage sale we went to. And I have to back up a little bit to get in the frame. So ignore my taped extension cord. This is my photo area for eBay. But anyway, first of all, we walked up to the place and they had all these trains and little wooden play sets and things, and I was like, oh my goodness. So they had back in the back, I'll get to that in a second. I'll get to the trains in just a second. Back in the back they had this Mario plush, and she wanted $1 for it. So I was like, okay, it's missing a button, but I think maybe I can fix that, but it's pretty cool anyway. It's Mario 64 Mario, so that's kind of, you know, we were teenagers then, so I've got to take Mario when I see Mario. Come on now. Anyway, my husband wanted these hats, and she said 50 cents each. They were marked $1. He got 4 of them, so it's $2. There's $1 for Mario. I've been in love with calendars. Like, literally, I love calendars. I keep them everywhere. And I wanted this for the office. It was 75 cents, so I got it. And to make it even, that little box was $0.25, so I was just like, I don't want change. Just grabbed it. There you go. The trains. They were sitting there in this box. I think the box is actually in here.
It's in the room.
Okay. Whatever. She had the die-cast ones. She wanted $3 each for them. And I think for the plastic ones here, $2 each. And the track was 50 cents a piece. And I was like, eh. And just explaining that to me. I was like, no, how much do you want for all of it? And she goes, oh, $10 for the box. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. So it's a pretty good deal. There's like quite a bit of track here. There's another track piece. I don't know what that one goes to. And then there's these little things. And then there's all this other separate track. So I think I'm going to be able to do pretty well. I looked this up, and the track is, I could probably get about $30 for the track right here. So yeah, I haven't even looked up the rest. Some of these, I've tested them out, took the batteries out. There was corroded batteries in them. But the ones that I did, I was able to spray them with vinegar, and they do work. They clean up well. So that's going to take a little work. It's going to be a little project, but I should do well. They're about $5 each on eBay. So I'm thinking about just lotting them all up after I get them all cleaned up and say, hey, here's what you get. Let's see what I can get for it. But anyway, this was the third garage sale. It was pretty nice. This one just looks like a demon from Supernatural. I don't know what's going on there. We may have to cast him out. I'm not real sure. That's a little creepy. Okay, guys, the next garage sale is the vintage camera haul. We walked up to this garage sale. I found it on Marketplace. And what attracted me to their ad was the fact that they had all these electronics. And it was like older electronics and video games and stuff. So we went, and we actually bypassed a bunch of other sales that we went back to later. And basically everything was overpriced. They had games that weren't anything. They were a bunch of pickles, and they wanted $3 a game. So I was like, no. But under the table, there was this box of cameras, and it had a price on it. It said $40 for all the cameras, for the whole box. And I was looking, and I was like, oh, I don't know. And it was just the ones that don't have the case there. And I was looking at it, and I was thinking, well, maybe I'll make an offer for lower. And then behind it, there were these two with the case. And it had all the instruction manuals and little books and the little flash bulbs and just all kinds of stuff. And I turned around and I said, are these included in that deal? And she said, yeah. And I said, okay, done. So I'm pretty happy with this. This is unused 35mm film. And there's just a bunch of vintage cameras. So I'm pretty happy. The Polaroids, we'll see. I don't know. I've never actually sold a Polaroid. But I just sold a Diana camera like a week ago for $50 that I paid $3 for. So I'm pretty happy. I think I'll be able to do well in this. They're pretty cool. And I think most of them work. The girl said she had them as a display thing, but I think she said they mostly work. So we'll see. All right, next garage sale. We walked up, and there was a bunch of stuff on the ground. We were looking around, and I walked up, and I saw this thing. And I've seen some other people, RVA Flips, Justin, I think sold this model or maybe similar recently. Pretty good price. And I saw it, and I was like, oh, hey. And I said, does it work? And she said, yeah, we just tested it. CD player works, tape player works, radio works. It's good, but that was their price. And I was like, Then I looked around and poked around a little bit. I said, would you do 10? And she was like, oh, I'll do 10 if you buy something else for 15. So it's like, okay, let's look around. I could probably do that. We found, or he found actually, these rope lights. And we were like, hey, let's get those for around our pool. Because we're setting up our pool right now anyway. So got ourselves these. We were able to test them out. And she threw them in this bag for us. And she goes, pick something else too for 15. I was like, well, geez, okay. So I looked and I found this little battery charger for a Sony camera. And she said, yeah, that'll do. And we actually just bought those cameras earlier. I think that might fit the batteries, but I'm not sure. So I just grabbed it. So $15 for this, and I looked at it, and I think probably do $75 for it after it's cleaned up, if it's working. So that's a pretty good deal, I think. Alright guys, this is the next garage sale we went to. Basically, we was walking around, and we found a couple of things. First of all, we took a look at this, and we're like, what is that? And they explained it to us. It was older couple, and the woman was a piano teacher, I believe. And she said she used to use this she would record the students she had, and she would record them, and then transfer it to a DVD, and basically instruct them where they needed to improve and stuff like that, and send them a DVD home with them. And this is the device she used. And we asked her how much she wanted for it, and she was like, $10. And I was like, because I wasn't sure. I wanted to go back to the Suburban and comp it before I spent $10 on it, because I wasn't quite sure. So I was like, okay, well, I'll think about it. So we started walking around, and we found the action figures, and what caught our eye was these guys right here, the vintage Ninja Turtles, because we were both the age where we loved Ninja Turtles. Yes, I played with Ninja Turtles as a kid. So anyway, we started asking about how much they were, and he said 50 cents each, and we're like, oh, okay, well, I gotta do that. I mean, even if they don't have any value, just get them, because we like them, Nostalgia. Yeah. So we said, okay, and then he said $1 for all 4 of the little Star Wars figures. These are the newer ones. They may not have much value. I'm not really sure about it. Whatever, we'll figure it out. The Star Wars cards were like $1 too, and then he had like 50 cents each on the Transformers. I just sold this Transformer for $13 last week, so bought it again for 50 cents. Why not? And then there's this one. Don't know about that. And Bumblebee from... Which one was that? You said Extinction. Age of Extinction? I don't know. He's pretty cool. And then this little Bluetooth thing. I wasn't going to get this, but he decided to get it. It was like $1. I think it was $1, right? Yeah, apparently it goes to PlayStation 3. Yeah, the Bluetooth ear set thing. I don't know. Whatever. And then there's... Which one is that? It's, Rocksteady? Bebop? I'm not sure. One of the two. One of them from the newer movie. And I'm not sure if this vehicle goes with him or not. Anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. This video's too long. I don't know if that car goes with him or not, but it was sold with him, so who knows. So anyway, this is the first part of this garage sale. They had a couple interesting things, and we actually left, and then I looked something else up, and I said, we're going back. So I'll show you that. Alright, here's the thing that I decided to go back for. I was walking around the garage sale, and this was sitting on a table, just like this, in this box. And I flipped open the lid, and this is what I saw. And I was like, those are cool. I was like, those are little foosball guys, huh? And I started picking them up, and I was, they look vintage to me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to check the label. So I flipped them around. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. And I was like, okay, it doesn't have a date or anything, but it definitely has the look of being vintage. But I have no idea about foosball stuff, so I was kind of like, I don't know. And I was like, how much you want for them? Because, if they were like $2 or something, I'm definitely going to take the chance. He says 10. And then he goes, they're really hard to find. And I was like, well, some of them are broken. I don't know. And I was just like, okay, I'll think about it. So keep walking. We do the vintage toys and the Transformers and all that. So we get in the car and we leave. And we go in to get something to drink. And I look up foosball guys, and I see some of them. It's not exactly the same one, but some are selling $8 to $10 each, and a full set for like $100. And I'm like, that's doable. So I said, we're gonna go back. So I went back to get him. So he walks up there. I'm gonna push these aside for a second. And I had seen this before, and it's not a Tonka. It's a Bruder. It's German made or something like that. And I was like, okay, well, ask if they'll do a deal for that. And he got that, and let me see the other one. These are not, like, by any means metal. They're plastic. But he got this thing, too. Little Tonka rescue thing. I got a fire truck a few weeks ago at a garage sale, and I'm not sure if it works or not. I still got to test it. It takes C batteries. I got to find some C batteries. But anyway, this little guy and the fire truck will probably be lotted up together and sold, because the fire truck's missing a few pieces. And actually, I put batteries in this, and I don't know if it works. So, we'll see. I don't know. But anyway, it was $4 for both of those, so not too bad. This Brooder truck actually does have the little garbage can and stuff inside it. It's not electronic or nothing. And I saw comps sold for $35, so pretty cool. So it's pretty neat. It's actually got rubber tires. So, yeah, pretty cool for a little truck. What else did we get? There was a step ladder that we actually needed for our storage shed, and he bundled it up, and I think we paid, what, $8 or $10?
Yeah, about $10 for all of it.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, that is the end of the garage sale haul. Oh, no, it's not. That's why it was so much. Okay. When he walks back up to get these, this was actually sitting right behind it. And I didn't notice it before because I think it was turned over like this. And I was like, what is that? I didn't even bother looking at it because, I don't pay attention to that. We don't have kids, so I don't even look at kid stuff a lot of times. But anyway, he came back with this. And basically, let's see if I can get it open here. Oh, this is very unorganized. We are not professionals. Like some people with their tripods and their goodness and everything. Anyway, okay. So anyway, this is like an older style. I believe it's older. It's got some... I'm not even filming this. Oh, you flip. It's got cartridges. I didn't count the cartridges. But basically... reading, writing, math, and just Disney Princess reading and phonics and all kinds of cool stuff. Booklets. And then there's the actual... This is very badly filmed. The actual leap pad thing. It's a little old, a little crusty, but we'll see. I saw pretty good things. I think he got it for, what, $2? I think $2 or $3. So it'll definitely bring some profit. But anyway, now that is everything from the garage sale. I think it's everything, right?
Yes.
With the exception of a weird lamp that we bought for ourselves.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know if I got good deals, bad deals, what you think. If you think I wasted money. Hopefully not. And if you have any idea what these are or where they came from. I know they're foosball men, but you know what I'm saying. Alright. Anyway, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.
I eat.